Due to the rich history of the flagship series, conclusions exist about the fate of Leroy Jethro Gibbs and Mike Frank's original NIS team in NCIS. The franchise's most recent spin-off explores the backstory of Agent in Charge Gibbs, bringing conversations about his former colleagues back into orbit with NCIS Origins. The show revives critical figures from Gibbs' background, such as Mike Franks and Vera Strickland. The NCIS Origins cast also brings connections from Gibbs' narrative out of the shadows, introducing new characters whose involvement bolsters the story of what happened to Gibbs' wife and daughter in NCIS. NCIS Origins has been a significant project for the franchise, making an established character's story even more robust. The prequel explains how Gibbs navigated his family's death in more detail, shifting the narrative and perceptions of Gibbs' story. Still, some facts established in the flagship NCIS series can never change, including what happens to key NCIS Origins characters like Gibbs' mentor. While many details of the NCIS Origins story and Gibbs' original NIS team remain unknown, the NCIS franchise has filled in plenty of blanks with existing detail and foreshadowing within the narrative that explains where each member lands. 7. Vera Strickland. Played by Roma Mafia and Diane Rodriguez. While she only appears once in the flagship series, Roma Mafia establishes a robust character as Vera Strickland. Her single appearance is enough to know precisely where Vera's story is heading, but leaves room for her narrative to contain plenty of surprises in NCIS Origins. The most important thing we know about the character from her flagship appearance is that Vera is still alive in 2013, since the franchise introduced Vera in NCIS Season 11, Episode 3, Under the Radar. Vera's appearance means that Vera will live through the prequel series, which NCIS doesn't guarantee for all the prequel characters. Ziva David's NCIS departure is fresh on everyone's minds when Vera visits the Navy Yard in Season 11, with Cote de Pablo's character departing in the preceding episode. Due to Ziva's absence and McGee losing his NCIS credentials at a concert with Abby, Gibbs puts Vera on the case. She investigates alongside Anthony D'Inozzo as the team investigates an explosion at the apartment of Lieutenant Junior Grade Terrence Keith, despite her pleading with Gibbs not to send her, noting that she only has 2 weeks left in her career and doesn't want to put herself in harm's way when Vera appears. She has her eyes on her next chapter. Vera claims she only has a few weeks left before she rides off into the sunset on her hog, referring to her V-twin 4-stroke Electra Glide classic Harley motorcycle. The agent hasn't been to NCIS headquarters for 20 years, but is there to meet with Leon Vance. The director explains to Timothy McGee that Vera is at headquarters for the last few weeks before her retirement as she processes out. The first indication she's from Gibbs' past is Vera referring to the agent in charge as Proby. Later, Gibbs remarks that Vera was Mike Frank's last partner. Vera tells D'Inozzo she had a very special relationship with Gibbs' mentor. NCIS Origins processes the complexities of Frank's and Vera's relationship in more detail, illustrating the push and pull of their dynamic in a male-dominated workplace. In an interview with TV Line, NCIS Origins co-showrunner Gina Lucita Monreal revealed that when the show's creators examined Gibbs' timeline, Vera was positioned at Camp Pendleton, making her an obvious character choice to include in the NCIS Origins cast, via CinemaBlend. In the interview, she remarked the following about Vera's inclusion: while Vera and Tony's investigation ends with Vera suffering a severe ankle sprain, Vera gets off early due to her line-of-duty injury. Thus, we can assume that Vera safely retired from NCIS and used her retirement to joyride and occasionally visit Gibbs, who she knows leaves the front door open. While Vera's appearance only lasted a single NCIS outing, she is one of the flagship's most robust one-off characters, and the appearance lets NCIS Origins audiences in on the fact that Vera will live to her retirement, but not without becoming Mike Frank's official partner at some point first. While we don't know what will happen to Randy, NCIS Origins Episode 8 provides a deeper look into Caleb Martin Foote's character. Episode 8 offers more profound insights into Randy and his motivations, potentially indicating where his story is heading. During the outing, Randy confesses to a Catholic priest under his protection that he was initially assigned as the protective detail for Shannon and Kelly's case but asked to be unassigned from the high-profile job due to personal circumstances. Randy explains that he had a sick baby at home and made his request due to stress and exhaustion.